Well, good afternoon folks, and welcome back to another scenery review. My name's Lee. Welcome to all my subscribers, and to any new viewers, welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. We're looking at another review video. Today we're in Belgium, and this is Liège International Airport in Belgium, Echo Bravo Lima Golf. This is a payware scenery by M&M Simulations, and you're currently looking at version 1.2.1. It's available for both the PC and Xbox versions of Flight Simulator 2020. The download is 1.84 gig, and it installs at 5.7 gigabytes, just under 6 gig, so it's fairly extensive. It's available from Simmarket and from Flightsim.To. It's currently on sale at Simmarket for the next 4 days. Today's the 26th of June. Sale ends on the 30th. Sale price currently €19.66, which equates to roughly $21.42 US, or £16.82 UK. US and UK prices are all estimates from the euro, and they do include tax or VAT, which of course may vary depending on your country of purchase. So you've got 4 days till the prices go up from €19 back to about 21. So not a huge amount of difference. This is a fairly extensive airport. Liège is known for massive cargo operations, and we'll go into that more in a minute during the history. But it does also have a passenger terminal, and TUI, Belgium that is, offers charter flights and seasonal flights out of this airport to various places around Europe and the holiday hotspots. So let's look at the features. Accurately modelled terminal and interior, custom night lighting, custom parking positions matching with the real life, custom surroundings, and they have done some detail off airport, we'll look at that too. Custom people and animated objects, yes, there is the passenger terminal and they have animations and internal development, and all PBR materials as well, so quite a bit has been done on this airport. You've got a fully developed passenger terminal which looks really good, and it's down here just where my aircraft is parked, and you've got almost every cargo operator mentioned here as well. It's a fairly extensive scenery. Okay, some history for you then. Liège International Airport, Echo Bravo Lima Golf, previously called Liège Biesset Airport, is a public-use international airport located 5.8 miles or 9.3 kilometers west of the city of Liège, Wallonia in Belgium. The airport is owned by Walloon government and private investors and is operated by a consortium, Liège Airport SA. The airport mainly focuses on air freight and is the 5th biggest cargo airport in Europe and the 22nd biggest in the world. The end of 2021 freight traffic reached over 1.4 million tons. The airport is situated in Grasse-Hollange, Liège province, northwest of the city, in the east of Belgium. The first terminal on site opened in 1930. As well as freight and cargo operations, the airport also serves a number of mainly charter destinations for passengers. Liège is located in the centre of what is known as the European Golden Triangle, Paris, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, that handles some 66% of European freight and 75% when taken together with London. In 2018 the airport climbed to become the 7th biggest cargo airport in Europe, and Liège Airport is the 3rd biggest in Belgium for passengers after Brussels Airport and Brussels South Charleroi Airport. It is the global hub of ASL Airlines in Belgium, formerly known as TNT Airways, and is also used by several other cargo carriers on a scheduled or irregular basis. Over 13 cargo airlines operate into and out of Liège Airport, including Airbridge Cargo, Atlas Air, FedEx, Qatar Airways Cargo and ASL Airlines, just to name but a few. As of July 2020, TUI Fly Belgium is the only airline offering scheduled and seasonal passenger flights at Liège International Airport. So there you go folks, some history for you. This is a huge place, huge long runway, and we'll talk about that in a second. masses of freight space, and to be honest, I've had a good look over here, and M&M Simulations have done a huge job. They've even included areas off airport, such as over here. So let's go and have a look at runways. So as ever, we've lowered the lighting. It's 9:35 PM summertime here in Belgium, and let's look at the runways for you. The airport operates two main runways, 04 right 22 left and 04 left 22 right. Runway 04 right 22 left, and we're looking down the throat of it now, is the longest, measuring 12,106 feet or 3,690 meters. It's made from asphalt. Runway 04 left 22 right measures just 7,677 feet or 2,340 meters and is also constructed from asphalt. The airport lies at an elevation of 651 feet or 198 meters and sits within the GMT UTC plus 1 hour time zone. Now, Belgium, like much of Europe, does indeed observe daylight saving time or DST and is currently 1 hour ahead of the UK. So runway 04 right 22 left, and we're looking down the throat of it now, features high intensity runway lighting, high intensity airfield lighting system version 2, centerline lighting, touchdown zone lighting, and precision approach path indicators on both sides of the runway. It also features an instrument landing system certified to category 3B low visibility or zero vis operations basically. It also has RNP and VOR approach options. So here you can see the runway 04 right in all its glory. You've got approach light system, touchdown zone lighting there, there's the centerline lights, PAPIs on both sides, and it's well lit. The same is true, or should be true, at the other end of the runway. Let's go and have a quick look. So here we are looking at the other end of the runway, 22 left, and it has exactly the same features as the other ones. It also has an ILS certified to category 3B. So let's look at 04 left now. So here we are looking down the throat of runway 04 left, which features high intensity runway lighting system and precision approach path indicators on the left side of the runway. This runway has RNP approach option only. And remember, this is the shorter end. So let's go down the other end and have a look at 22 right. So here we are looking down the throat of runway 22 right, which features high intensity runway lighting, a high intensity airfield lighting system, and precision approach path indicators on the left side of the runway, which you can see there. We've also got centerline lighting all the way through the runway. This runway has an standard instrument landing system and an RNP approach option. So that does it for runways. Fairly good number of approach options for all four ends of the two runways. So no jetways at this airport. You've got obviously cargo stands everywhere, and even here at the passenger terminal, passengers go out onto the ramp and then to the aircraft via stairs. So no jetways to test today. Let's bring the day back and let's have a look at this airport in detail, starting with this end and the passenger terminal. So here we are on the ramp at the main passenger terminal. There's my 737-800 sitting there. As you can see, no jetways as such, but there's the terminal modelled in great detail from the outside. And the whole ramp area looks pretty impressive. Signage looks good. You've got some weathering on the ramp here too. All of this looks really beautifully modelled. All 3D, nothing left to photo scenery. Let's have let's just take a couple of quick views airside first. So they're looking towards the fuel farm. And looking towards runway 22 left there, you've got signage all the way out towards the runway. And the signs look pretty good and pretty crisp, all set into the grass, as indeed they should be. And just a couple of shots here. I mean, just looking at the quality of the buildings generally, I mean, it looks pretty impressive. And here you've got various vehicles associated with this airport, including the operation vehicles, which are pretty much always yellow. Certainly they are at they were at Gatwick and Heathrow when I worked there last. But it all looks pretty impressive here. Let's get up close to the passenger terminal and have a look at that first. Right, a quick view from airside. Here you've got arrivals from Schengen countries, and you can see through the glass we've got passengers and people in there, and the outside of the building is really nicely modelled. And again, you've got these yellow airfield operations vehicles, all nicely done here. Parked airside, as indeed they should be. And here's a quick look across here. Again, plenty of clutter, all of it absolutely pertinent to this airport. You've got baggage here, and we've got a chap here too. And the modelling on the buildings is really good. It's quite evident when you look at this here with the sunlight. Today it's just past midday. So let's go inside the passenger terminal. So we're airside, and firstly we're looking at the baggage reclaim part here. Would be where this is where you collect your baggage and you go through customs in the corner there and then out to landside. Very nice, no complaints, nice models, everything crisp and clear. That's where you go out to customs, and this is where they come out, the arrival side, land side. Again, beautifully done, lovely crisp clear signage, perfectly good passenger static models, very good there, glass looks great. A couple of quick shots across landside here, you can see modelling is wonderful. Really nice. Stairs, signage, all looks really good. So the cafe and the shops and bits and pieces in the middle here. And we'll take a little quick tour to the other side, land side here. This is the check-in area. And here you can see just how nice it is. And very, very nice to see, but not only passengers there, but check-in staff as well. Really pleased about that. It's the one thing that's missing in many well-developed sceneries. Travelodge there's closed. Oh, sorry, Travelex, where you get your money exchanged. It's very nice indeed. As you can see, the whole atmosphere of the inside of the terminal landside is great because it's been well modelled, people put in the right places, all of the things that should be there are there, and for those of you looking inside here, the ambience is great. So a couple of shots landside. As you can see, I mean, it looks great, it's beautifully detailed and modelled. I love the light poles, they look really good. Would have been nice to see the odd taxi sitting there and maybe have one or two static people outside, but no complaints really, it's beautiful. There you can see the extensive car park, again 3D modelled, good car models, nothing sinking into the concrete. Ground silage looks great, as does the tree placement, looks really good too, and the airport's well signed. Got a couple of these little roundabouts dotted along the way. It just really looks good. So let's go back airside inside the terminal. So once again, really good attention to detail and modelling. The chairs looks great, as does the floor. Passenger models are brilliant and they're well situated. Signage, I mean, all looks really good. We've got the arrivals baggage reclaim area behind us on the lower floor. We're on the upper floor here, airside. So just a quick tour along the airside area. As you can see, it's fairly sparsely done, but it's just nice. Signage is crisp and clear. I do like the roof design. And the seats look good. And again, we have an airline staff rep there by the doorway. It all looks really nice. No complaints at all, looks fantastic. So a last look at the passenger terminal from landside there. It's a really good shot showing you everything that's modelled, been really nicely done. So for the pilots amongst you, let's get airside and let's just traverse this one side of the airport first and have a look at some of the facilities. So as we bypass the passenger terminal, let's have a look at some of the other buildings and bits and pieces here that you can see. Pretty sure that's the operations centre there, because you've got the glass tower there. But airside layout looks really good. Varying bits of clutter. And the building models look really good. Got the control tower over there, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Here's the FedEx building. Complete with FedEx vehicles, all nicely modelled. So while we're here, let's have a look at the control tower. Modelling is top notch here, I can see. It's very nice. And we have internal modelling in the tower. Okay, it's a bit dark, but it's fine. Very nice. And there's the tower from landside, and there's the FedEx building from landside, complete with cargo trucks and containers. Let's go back airside again and continue our tour. So here you've got the FedEx building airside. Stand markings are really good. And as you can see, plenty of clutter. You've even got the containers there, the right ones, FedEx ones, and not anybody else's. Modelling is really good here. Here we're just straying landside, you can see the airside fence there. So a quick tour to look at some of the other buildings down this end of the airport. As you can see, nothing has been left to chance. Modelling is really good. Really, the details are incredible. I love the taxiway there. Nothing's been left to chance. Fence line goes all the way down. They've modelled the road all the way down too. Runway textures are really good actually. Now it looks like a slight dip here, so you might have to be careful when taxiing. So let's cross to the other side. Once again, beautiful modelling, taxiways, and everything look really good. Pretty sure that's the firehouse there. But as you can see, the stands and everything, just, it's great. It's really good. Details really good. No complaints at all. And there's a high level shot showing you across landside. Again, the detail is just as good landside as it is airside. So the detail on the ground looks great. Here we're coming to the military area. There is a military presence on the airfield, and here you've got military bunkers. Quick look there at some of the military vehicles. So the military hangars are modelled internally, but there are no aircraft or anything inside. Very nice. So here you look at some of the runway and taxiway detail, which looks very good indeed. Again, there's the fence line that goes all the way around. And we cross over the runway complex just to have a look at this here, which is quite unusual. But again, it exists there and it's been modelled. Really nice. And this seems to be the furthest building right up at the end here. Now as we go off airport, here you can see more work has been done here. There's the Fiat factory on the right and some various other cargo associated buildings. All fairly simple, but again they've been included. Okay, so there we are. We had a look at the passenger terminal in detail and had a look at landside and much of the airside ramp. I have left lots of other things for you to explore. Let's turn the lighting down to dusk and have a look at the lighting effects. Okay, 10 to 10 in the evening, 9:50 p.m, and the lights have just come on, and you can see this is another airport, as with many that just come to life during the darkness hours. Ramp lighting is beautiful. It's more than adequate, as can be seen from this high level shot, and you've got landside lighting as well. The runway lighting, taxiway lighting, signage all looks really good, and you can see that from up here. There's a little look towards the North Vale off airport where the other buildings are, even they're lit too. Very, very nicely done. And there we are looking towards the southwest. The sun's going down over the horizon, and there you're looking at runway 22 right and the rest of the cargo area down there at the southern end. So let's get down to the ramp where my aircraft is and have a close-up look. So here's the passenger terminal. Looks perfectly acceptable. You might argue actually that the light there probably is a little bit over bright. And to be honest, I'm struggling a bit to see the light source. Let's get a bit closer. I mean, to be honest, it looks great. It's probably a little too bright, certainly airside there, and we were not even at night time yet. And I cannot see where the light source is. That's probably my only little glitch or whatever, but you know, it looks great. There's my aircraft. Let's have a look inside from the aircraft. So here we are looking from inside my aircraft. As you can see, the view is more than acceptable. This is what you'll see when you park up, and it looks perfectly fine. View from the captain's side, and looking through the first officer's window. Well, the lighting looks stunning. It looks really good, even though I cannot identify the source of the lights for this area here. It still looks really good. So as before, let's just do a quick tour down one side of the airport here and have a look. The light stanchions are really good. The light sources are perfectly identifiable and they look very good there. No problems with that at all. I mean, it looks great. Can't complain, it looks really good. Coming up to the FedEx building. Okay, again, we can't see the lighting source, but you know, the lighting is great. Looks really good. So just quick run across the top of this building to landside. Okay, so now we've got our SOHO globes, which is as I expected, but here you can see the modelling is still really good. Loads of FedEx vehicles and trucks. Quick look at the tower while we're here to see if there's any improvement inside with the lighting. It does look good though, doesn't it? So looking from the outside, so now we're inside, and it does look marginally better because all the controls and screens are lit a little bit more by the overhead lights, so that does look better. It's actually quite a nice view out through the glass there, and looking in the other direction. So cross back to airside again. Here you can see the green lights, the centerline lighting, which is you know, it's all you'll need. It's very, very fine, no problem at all. So a quick shoot across the runway crossing. This is the one actually where the two crossings don't actually meet up, so you have to be careful. But as you can see, signage and lighting on the runway and taxiways perfectly fine. So I thought we'd pop over here on the western side and just have a look at some of these buildings and stands. And it all looks good, doesn't it? Very nice. Some very nice lighting. It's just good. It's very good. Crossing to landside. The detail is great. Getting quite a bit for your money here. Just looks really good. So as you can see from this shot, plenty of lighting, all looks good. You've got green centerline lights for taxiing, taxiways look good, signage on the ground looks really good too, blue airfield edge lights. It's really nice. So let's drop it down to night time. Okay, 11:15 in the evening, and as you can see the sun's pretty much gone now. But here's a good view of the taxiway layout and the lighting that you'll expect to get to see. It does look quite good, and the lighting has come up a little bit too. And another shot there looking towards the north, and you can see the lighting here, I have to say, is a bit overdone, and it looks really bright, but possibly it's been done that way so that when you're at dusk and the sun begins to go down, it doesn't look quite as powerful. But you know, it's great. I really have no real complaints about it. Let's have a quick look at our parking position by the terminal. So here you can see the lighting really has come up. I mean, to be honest, it's way overdone. As I said before, I can't see the source of this lighting, and it's quite powerful. and I'm not sure why it's been done this way. It's probably the only little nitpick I have, and it really is only a nitpick. It's not going to please a lot of people, but at the end of the day, this terminal has been beautifully modelled. In the daytime it looks fantastic. At dusk it's not too bad at all. But as you can see, you've got green centerline lighting everywhere you look, so you're not having any trouble getting to the stand in the darkness. And just a little look there across the stands, you can see lighting has indeed come up. And yeah, it's fine. I don't really see any issues. Landing and parking up here at night isn't really going to be a problem. Use your charts and use your taxiway lights certainly. But no, terminal's really nicely developed. To be honest, for me it looks better in the daytime. Let's bring the dawn up. So it's 5:34 in the morning. And this is what it looks like. The lights all go out at 5:35. But as you can see, the dawn looks nice. The lighting is a lot less powerful at the dawn and dusk stages, you see, so you can see the ramp area and the passenger terminal itself. We'll wait until 5:35 comes up and you can see the lights go out. So there you go, 5:35 now, and the lights have popped out, and this is what it looks like as they disappear. There is indeed some sort of lighting inside the passenger terminal there. But the runways and taxiway areas look really good. The lights are still there. It's fine. It's a lovely little airport. I was actually quite surprised by how good this really is. Okay, 8:10 in the morning, and time to give you my thoughts and comments. Do I like it? Yeah, I do. It's not probably a place I would fly into too much, because I don't do too many cargo operations as such. But I do belong to a VA that does operate cargo flights, and this is one of the listed destinations. Yeah, and just to mention, I did buy this product. It wasn't sent to me review, so even though the comments are still my own and not been influenced by the developer at all. But I think it's a lovely airport. Do I think it's worth the money? The sale price, €19.66, yes. The actual price, which I think is just over €21, is probably a little bit high. This airport isn't as well detailed, how can I put it? It's not as well detailed and expansive as a passenger airport generally. Yep, you've got the passenger terminal down there, beautifully modelled inside and out, and some of the nicest passenger figures I've seen, to be honest. And pretty much everything is 3D modelled. Very little is left to photo ground, even landside of all the terminal complex. And you've got some work that's been done off the airport. So yes, it is worth the higher euros, and I think €19, just under €20 is probably about right. I think if you go above that, it's probably a bit much. But this airport will appeal to the cargo haulers. There's a huge cargo presence here, but it is nice to have a passenger terminal. So those people who like to fly for TUI Belgium, you're covered for this as well. It's a very well modelled airport, lots of detail, lots of work's gone into it. And I think M&M Simulations have done a good job. They're learning all the time and getting better at it. I've reviewed a couple of their sceneries now, and yeah, won't hesitate to recommend this. And of course the bonus is it's available for Xbox as well. So have a look at Flightsim.To and you'll find that there. So there you are, folks. Liège International Airport in Belgium, Echo Bravo Lima Golf, payware scenery by M&M Simulations. Currently in version 1.2.1 for both the PC and Xbox versions of Flight Simulator 2020. The download is 1.84 gig and it installs at 5.7 gigs, just under 6 gigs, so it's fairly expansive. It's available at Simmarket and Flightsim.To, and it's available currently on sale from Simmarket until the end of June 2023. Another 4 days to go from here. Sale price €19.66, which equates to roughly $21.42 US, or £16.82 UK. As ever, the US and UK prices are all estimates converted from the euro, and they do include tax or VAT, which may vary depending on which country you're in when you make your purchase. So yeah, it's nice. I like it. I might not use this as much as some people might, but I'm certainly going to have a go at some point. So highly recommended. So thank you for watching, folks. My name's Lee. Another review for you. I hope you enjoy it. I know one person's been on the fence about whether to buy this or not and was waiting for my comments. So I hope he's satisfied with what he's seen. So next review later this week, we're going to have a look at Alicante by FS Pilots, which I've had for a little while and has been out for a little while, and I purchased that too, and I had omitted to do the review, and it's time to actually get that review done. So that's to come next. And look out for the following week. Next week I'm going to be doing a special. We've got the St Mary's scenery by Real VFR, where I will take my VAP Air Cessna 172 out from a South Coast airport, and we'll fly down the coast to the islands and land, and then we'll have the helicopter to have a look around the islands. So look out for that next week. Thank you for watching, folks. Thanks for joining me, and yeah, go and tell your friends about me and see if you can help me get to 1,000 subscribers. So this is Lee saying bye for now. I'll see you in the next review later this week. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.